Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arfin Nurman Aziz and my last student ID is 119. And today I want to, in this video, I want to explain and try about the PSO course, which is I want to uh, explain about the Linux review. Okay, so without further ado, let's go to the screen. Already on the Oracle VirtualBox. Today I will using terminal for the first lab. So this is 1.2.2 lab. Okay, so first I will open my terminal inside the VirtualBox. So first I will use ls to navigate the directory. ls. So you can see this is the display a listing of the current directory. And then I will use ls labs to display the content of the labs folder. So inside the lab folder, there is DevNet source folder. Sorry. Okay, so when I type ls min -1, this is option for the long display. So it's basically same for the ls, but ls-1 it's used to display it by long. So if I type ls-r, you can see that option to display the content of the current directory both in long and reverse order. And when I type ls-lr, you can see display the reverse alphabetical order. Okay, so now I will use the main command to look up any command within the system. So I will type man ls. Okay, so you can see that we already command within the system. So I will use the spacebar to advance the subsequent screens. Okay. And then type QU if you want to put. Okay, so we back to the terminal again. And then I will use help argument after most commands to see a shorter summary of all the available command option. So ls -help. Then I use the pwd to display the current working directory, which is home defask. And then cd to change the directory. So for example, cd documents. So we already changed to the directory. And then if I use cd, and it will back to the lab VM again. Now if I type pwd, we're already on the device lab again. Okay, so for now I will change the directory into home, then defask, cd home, where is it? cd /home/ defask and then document. So we can use shortcut too, like for example I just type doc, then when I click tab, so it's like langsung. If I click enter, the directory change to the document. Okay, so I will use the sudo apt-get update to update refresh the list of available package installed on the VM, sudo apt get update. Okay, so we just need to wait until it's finished. So you can see here it's already done. So we will next for the next session, which is I will type ls desktop -1. Sorry, ls desktop -1. Oh ya, ls desktop -1. Sorry, typo. Okay, so this one is to display the content of the desktop folder. Like there is Cisco and then DPR, Draw.io, Labs, etc. And then I will move the directory into the document. So here I will type echo ls desktop my file .sh. So this one to create the shell script file, the greater than this is a redirect command output to the file. Yes. Okay. And then I will type cat my file.sh. So the cat command to view the only command in the script. So this will be used as an example to modify permission and ownership. So you can see the output, and then I will type // my file .sh. You can see that the permission is still denied, and then I will use the command ls-l to view the current file permission. ls-l, sorry, -1 my file.sh. Oh, sorry, ls-l my file. You can see that this is it create 14 September. Sorry, yeah. And then I will type mode plus x my file.sh is allow me to execute the file. And then I will type this again. And then I will use sudo count root my file.sh. So this will change the ownership of the file to root. Then ls-l again. You can see that it is already root. Okay, so next I will type mv my file.sh /home /devs /desktop /. So the mv to move the my file to the desktop. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I think there is misunderstanding. I will type again. Sorry. Okay, fast, and then desktop. Okay, so it will move this file to the desktop, and I will type out as desktop. Okay, so you can see that my file is already on the desktop folder. Then I will type again nv desktop, my file, desktop. So this one is to return the file to the document folder again. Then I will rename my file to my file underscore rename with mv my file.sh my file underscore rename. .sh. Okay, so if we check it, so the file is already renamed. Okay, so next the next step is use the copy file command. I will use cp my file rename, and then my file underscore rename underscore and underscore copy .sh. So if I type ls, you can see that there are already two files, and this one is the copy one from this. Okay, for next, I use to remove file command with rm my file underscore rename underscore and okay. So if we check again, ls, you can see that the file is already removed, the copy one. Okay, so the next step, I will use the standard output redirect. So I will echo Linux is awesome. Linux.txt. So the greater is to place the text into the new file called linux.txt. Okay, so if we check it, linux.txt greater than linux2.txt. So this is to redirect the content of linux.txt to another file. Okay, so if we look at linux2.txt, you can see. Okay, so we continue it. We can see that the file contains text Linux is awesome. Okay, so how about I want to add more text on the linux2.txt. We will use echo I love Linux. Okay, so we use double greater than linux2.txt. Okay, so if we see it again, the text is already added. Okay, if we see the linux.txt, Linux is awesome. So I will use the vi text editor to open the text file vi linux2.txt. Okay, so this is like the vi text editor. Okay, so if I click A, it will be allow me to enter the edit mode. While the IQ will allow escape will be exit, A will be enter, and then D will delete. Okay, so if we want to quit using Q. Oh, Q. Q. Okay, so we will next for the fourth step, which is review the regular expressions. So I will use the grep grep fast slash etc slash passwd. So you can the grep command is to filter content of the passwd file to display the line from the pass file. We'll use grep root slash etc slash, so the file is already root, and now we'll use grep root slash etc slash passwd. Oh, sorry. Copy with Q. What? Okay, so I will try it again. Because there is typo before. We'll type grep root slash etc slash passwd. Okay, so we can see that it's already root. Then I will use grep again. False. etc slash passwd. Okay, you can see that it is false. Then I will use grep d m slash etc slash passwd. Okay, so you can see that the team highlight, but also the NSM. So there is the EAM, the NSM. So I will type grep 829 slash etc slash passwd. Okay, so you can see the line where only the 8 or 9 are present. 8 or 9, you can see it, right? Now we'll type grep comma slash etc slash midi. So the command to find the literal character. So this is used to like search the character from your text, from your file. For example, I try to find comma here, so the comma will be highlighted with red. And then if I search 8 to 9, so it will highlight with red, and so on. And grep new slash etc slash vp. So you can see the text next here. New, sorry. Okay, so we move on to the fifth part. To shut down the computer, so I will use shut down now. And then you can see that the device will be shut down. Okay, so because of shutdown, I will start it again to open my VirtualBox record. Okay, so we are already inside the VirtualBox again. I will open the terminal to continue the live. Okay, so we can type date to know the date. Right now it's 18 September 2025. And then I will use shutdown +1, then I come back soon. Okay, so this one will be shut down the OS in 1 minute and display the message come back soon. Okay, so to cancel it, you can type shutdown -C. Okay, so you can also view your IP address with type IP address, and then this all is your IP address, and then if you type ping C4 192.168.1.1. So you can use the command ping to ping a computer on my local network 4 times. And I also can use ping C4 www.cisco.com. So we can like resolve name to IP address, for example, ping the Cisco website. So my VM will send the request to get the IP address and then send the ping package. Okay, so I will type PS, view the process, and then PS strip E C, then PS strip E more to see more. You can see right, and then you can type PS strip EF to display all the processes that are running with more detail. Then if I click sudo sudo apt strip get update, then it will be update again. So we just need to wait. Okay, so we can see here it's already done. And then if I click apt cache search speed test to find a specific package. Oh, sorry, apt cache search speed test. Okay, so you can see to find the specific package. And then if I click sudo apt get install speed test -3. Okay, so it will be installed the package. We can wait until finish. Okay, so it's already finished. I will upgrade also all the package that are already installed with sudo apt get upgrade. Okay, so it's already restore the new package. Then I can also remove a package from the computer using sudo apt get purge speed test. Okay, so it's ready remove. Why? So it start the remove the file. Okay, so it's done. I also can update the password using passwd. Current password. You can also see the status of the password using passwd s. Okay, so I think that's all for the first point to lab. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.